so great, not so vibrant. I think there are a lot of questions. The dollar rupee is one such parameter that is affecting us. But I would say that the fundamentals of the need of the society has not changed. I really think that in tough times, we work twice as hard to get to the goal post that we need to get to. So at least the ecosystem of the Thai entrepreneurs that we represent here, nobody is doing terribly. Everybody is working twice as hard. Some are not building houses now, but they are surviving. And I think we will all go through these phases of life. And I think at this point in time, resilience is the key word. The overall macroeconomics does affect the entire mood of the industry. So I would say that healthcare, there is a lot of expansion going on. We are still struggling with infrastructure, regulatory issues, licenses. I think all those have become tougher and tougher in every sector, if you will, from pollution control. I think we are figuring out what is the right thing to do at this point in time and cautiously expanding within the limits of each organization. But in terms of private equity money, venture capital money, there is plenty available. Bank loans are available. We need to figure out how to get them. So there is a good financial support system that is in place today, more than ever that I have seen personally. It is way better than what we had when we were entrepreneurs in IT in the 90s. So I would say that there is still a lot to be done. We need to get process excellence, quality management into our other industries like IT industry did so well. Yeah.
One question for Lakshmi. I wanted to bring up this point about the glut, as you may say, of technology and entrepreneurial ventures. Are we seeing the sort of next boom in terms of the .com?
Yeah, in the entrepreneurial world, if you let me look at technology first. There is the next wave that has started. There are the current wave. Many of you would have read about the cloud computing, mobility, analytics, etc. So it's compared to the two transitions that we have had in the past. Significant chasms that we jumped from the mainframe era to the distributed computing era to the SMAC era. In fact, .com is one of the components of the distributed computing environment. But SMAC is a major initiative. And if you look at the technology ventures, the technology companies that are there, many members of TiE have started ventures in cloud computing. The number of companies in analytics is growing very, very strongly. So much so, the last I heard was there is a senior leader from a telecom company. He gave up his lucrative job and started an analytics company. So when it comes to technology, there is significant entrepreneurial opportunities that have been taken up as a challenge by college students. A lot of these new ideas are getting generated in colleges, and there is sufficient amount of funding, like Raju mentioned, is available for these ventures. So technology space is and will forever remain very, very vibrant because it's kind of recession proof. It is much less dependent on the economic conditions. Almost like the healthcare industry is also recession proof. These are two industries where there is a lot of activity. There may be certain other areas like retail or manufacturing where things could be cyclical because of the economic conditions. And that's, again, many people are looking at it as an opportunity. If you don't get a job, what do? You start something on your own so that you can create jobs. And that is what we see happening across the board, across the nation. And we see that in Tamil Nadu also, where people who would otherwise have gone into companies to work are looking at setting up their own companies as an option now, more seriously because of economic condition. And funding is available, mentorship is available, organizations like TiE have expanded to locations where these entrepreneurs are. One of the fantastic things about TiE is it's not only limited to the metros. It is far and wide. If somebody in Sivakasi wants to start a venture or start a TiE chapter with about 20-30 members, they're free to do so. And people like us from TiECON Chennai will mentor them. So it's really about that ecosystem of entrepreneurs, investors, mentors, academicians, and the successful industry getting together to make everyone successful.